the minimum wage of 300 baht a day seems to have now finally brought about a lot of reactions and then real actions from some industries.
Yes, and it will come into effect this Monday, next week. So we have talked to a lot of people who are doing a lot of things to cope with this upcoming measure of the government.
Which industry would be the hardest hit?
The garment industry, of course. A lot of people we have talked to, they said that they have moved their production overseas, not quite far away, but in neighboring countries, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia. Any big firm with labor force of several thousand, they have already registered for construction of plants in the neighboring countries, or they are on their way there.
I see. And I understand the hotel industry is also quite shaken by this.
Yes, they talk about reducing working hours and then incorporate the service charges into the pay, this kind of stuff. And also the automobile industry
yes.
is
it's a big employer.
Yes, working on a similar measure because they can move. They're not as flexible as the garment industry. They have to be here. So they are talking about increasing productivity and also reducing working hours. And maybe more use, they're talking about more use of machinery also.
But in the first stage, the enforcement of
7 provinces.
Yeah, only 7 provinces. Why? Yes. So why are these industries reacting so frantically?
Well, so basically, the garment industry is located around Bangkok, so they are the target of this minimum wage increase. So they are moving out, and also the SMEs, which will be very much affected because the labor cost of the SMEs is average about 13 to 16%, which is a lot, and by the increase to 300 baht, that means quite a substantial increase for them. So a lot of instructions being given by the government to the SMEs that they have to immediately increase the productivity, train skill training that is a must for them, and they have to do it alongside increasing the output of their product also.
So what is the government doing about this?
The government is saying that if you want to increase the skills, we are ready to help you, but you have to do it now, and at the same time you have to increase the output now. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for the small-scale business to survive this.
So this is going to be a big adjustment for some industries. Even the big companies, will have to bear a heavier burden.
Right.
It depends on whether they can really follow the theory that only the fittest will survive.
Yes, also a lot of untold, unpredictable factors as well. We talked to certain companies that seem to be unaffected because all the labor that they're employing are already being paid above the minimum wage. But also these companies have to rely on the some of the materials provided by the smaller companies that that have to rely on the minimum wage. So they have to keep their businesses going. They have to lend some hand to the smaller companies, their subsidiaries.
So this the chain reaction, the ripple effect.
Yes,
that will be very significant.
Another thing is we are expecting hundreds of thousands of workers to be affected. 4.5% of the current workforce will be in initial state could lose that job. 600,000 people.
Wow, that's not a small
This
number.
will be on the nation coverage. This Monday we have a comprehensive coverage of this issue.
So read all about it on Monday, The Nation. It will be the most comprehensive coverage so far on this issue.